From Toledo's news leader, this is WTOL 11, breaking news alert.
Breaking news right now, team shot overnight. The gunman on the run. Our Stephen Jackson on top of the investigation. An update just minutes away. But first, it's a first alert day.
Andrew, that's right. Dense fog blanketing much of the area right now. It is sure to slow down your morning drive. Plus, many schools are delayed because of it. Let's get you right over to Jenna Lento tracking all those delays from the first alert desk. Jenna.
Yeah, that's right, Melissa. Right now, more than 90 school delays into the WTOL 11 newsroom. I've been tracking those delays all throughout the morning. Let's get you right up to those Big 11 schools. All of our Big 11 schools right now are running on a 2-hour delay, starting with Anthony Wayne, Bedford. Bowling Green is on a scheduled 2-hour delay. Findlay and Maumee. Moving on to that next screen here, we have Oregon, Perrysburg, Springfield, Sylvania, Toledo Public, and Washington Local. So all of those schools of our Big 11 that I just mentioned right now are running on a 2-hour delay. Now, many more delays into our newsroom, as I had mentioned. You can follow that over on our Facebook page or our WTOL 11 news app at any time. We have a link and all the updates posted there as well to keep you posted all throughout your morning. And I'll continue to follow this and bring you the latest. For now, Jenna Lento reporting from the First Alert Desk.
Jenna, thank you so much. That dense fog causing reduced visibility out there.
Yeah, meteorologist Chris Vickers tracking it right into the metro right now. Chris?
Yes, some of the thickest fog we're seeing right now over the Toledo metro as we approach 6:31. Here we are at 33 degrees. Areas of dense fog going to be expected. Now, major caution with this one. We have delays that are going to be very numerous this morning, of course, with the schools and maybe just getting yourself out the door with travel, low visibility. 1/4 of a mile or less occurring right now for many of us, and we'll stick around potentially through 10 a.m. We'll see improvements 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. this morning. Do have a dense fog advisory for those of visibilities below 1/4 of a mile, essentially for all of northwest Ohio. And I'm going to get really specific into the Toledo metro. We're looking at some very dense fog. I have seen a little bit of an improvement down toward Maumee. Still looking at 1/4 mile visibility, but I will show you this. I updated you about 60 minutes ago. I could barely even see Route 24 at 475. I'm able to see that a little bit, so an improvement down toward Maumee. Still looking at thick fog, though. If you travel the Anthony Wayne Trail inbound toward downtown, we're looking at I-75. There is some of that thick fog that is over downtown Toledo. In fact, that's the thickest I've seen it so far this morning. Slower travel. We're going to be in the mid-30s to start this morning off and into the afternoon. We turn partly sunny. It'll be very pleasant, 44 at noon. And later today, right around the lower 50s. It will be dry with a cooler breeze set to arrive tonight. You're going to have a chilly outlook into Wednesday. I'll detail that before our spring weekend returns. Details coming up in just about 10 minutes. Andrew and Melissa, back over to you.
Chris, thank you. Let's continue our live team coverage on this first alert day with our Sarah Shahayab. She's out monitoring the road conditions.
Yeah, she just left a crash in Maumee. She's headed toward Toledo on Holland, Sylvania. What are you seeing there, Sarah?
Well, guys, the fog definitely has not let up. It's gotten more dense as the morning has progressed here. And you'll definitely want to take your time out on the roadways here this morning. We're tracking right now about a half-mile visibility, so we're going quite slow here out on the roadways. And traffic is starting to pick up as people are starting their morning commute. Now, as you just mentioned, Melissa, we did just come from a scene where a semi crashed into a pole, and police there on the scene did tell us that they thought it was due to the fog here this morning. So they're advising all drivers to take their time out on the roadways. Right now we're going about 10 miles per hour slower than the speed limit here to make sure that we're staying safe here this morning. We're going to continue to track the roadways for you. But for now, reporting live, I'm Sarah Shahayab with WTOL 11.
All right, let's get you right over to First Alert Traffic with Joe.
Joe, you say this fog not really creating any issues right now.
Yeah, we're moving at pretty much good speeds out there this morning. We're not dealing with any crashes currently on the roadways, just lots of fog pretty much everywhere you're traveling here this morning. This is what it looks like. 75 at Expressway Drive right by the Jeep plant there in North Toledo. Very foggy. Be careful. Remember, don't use those bright lights out there. 475 at Douglas. That is foggy as you hop on there this morning. Also out the door here in Sylvania. This is 23 just north of the 475 split. Again, allow some extra time as you hit the roads here this morning. That's a current check of your Contrada Law Firm First Alert Traffic.
Joe, thanks to a breaking news update right now. A semi crashes into a light pole in all of this fog. This happened at Holland Road and Dussel in Maumee earlier this morning. The driver is okay. Police believe dense fog is a factor here. That intersection is back open.
That's a breaking news out of South Toledo.